Oh, buckle up, buckaroos. This is gonna leave a mark.
Oh my god, shit! Fucking hell.
And she's considering making what would be one of the sickest calls I've ever witnessed in EPT history.
You love my big blind.
You love my big blind.
Run good.
Little bit of gamesmanship as we go to the flop.
Run good, Rania defending 9-8 offsuit, pairs the 8, Jack 5 off, whiffs completely, does have the pre-flop betting lead and position.
Yeah.
Nasruddin checks.
Yeah, of course, it's an above average flop for the 9-8 with the diamond to sort of back up that second pair.
Hi, Slovenia. Oh, and Belarus is here too. What a party.
I'm not sure what that's in
I think a new player coming.
Okay.
I think. Belarusian.
Queen of Hearts on the turn after the 90K C-bet gets called. Nasruddin checks a second time. Geddes loading up for a second barrel.
Yeah, and this makes some sense. Just a very polarizing spot. It's quite hard to continue here.
Oh.
And she will.
So, okay, there's something happening here, I just want to say. The phenomenon, which I've never understood, of feeling like someone's coming after your big blind. Because I've never felt it in my entire career, but it's a thing sometimes you see people. And this is, she made it very clear that, like, you're done raising me on this board, and now I'm pre-flop, and I'm calling you down.
Yeah, and the two flush draws missing. So there's a whole host of Queen Jack of diamonds, 8x of diamonds, 4x of hearts, which you can potentially...
Whoa! And Rania has decided to lead now on this river for 450.
Well, this is inexplicable.
Blockers aren't real, but blocker bets are.
Very strange eventuality. And Geddes doesn't immediately release. I mean, this just isn't a thing in sort of theory land, but with Jack 5 high, I mean, surely... Wow. This would be, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Wow. Wow.
I do think a person might lead 8-7 here also.
I mean,
But she might lead like an ace as a blocker.
He's dialing in here and thinking, can I put this lady to the test? I mean, I have to admire just even considering it.
I'm holding.
Wow. Wow.
Geddes
Oh
shoves
my days.
over the top of the 450,000
This is hot.
with Jack high.
This is so brave.
And now Rania Nasruddin is faced with a similar decision.
10 seconds.
This time it is for her tournament life.
There's so much out there.
Can she hero with just a pair of 8s?
This pot is way too big.
Yeah, and Geddes is trying to get her to fold an ace. He doesn't realize that
This
she is so down in her range in a hand that doesn't really make a lot of sense with the line. So it's crazy that she's even
considering
thinking about it.
This is just
Amazing.
brute force.
Yeah.
Coming back over the top.
I feel like it's a missed flush. So I should call.
She's noticing the
Double miss flush.
yeah.
I have no chips.
10 seconds.
Which is
How many
ironically,
of these have I used?
I mean, he would never use that, but she's seeing the misdraws and imagining King 10 of hearts, Jack 10 of hearts. This isn't how Geddes would play, and she's considering making what would be one of the sickest calls I've ever witnessed in EPT history.
In poker
And
history.
This is just amazing moment, and you know, actually, it's not emotion. She's sort of.
Oh, wow.
Just as I build it up. Just as I build it up.
Did he show? He did.
It does show the bluff. Rania can barely look at it.
What a bluff.
And
What a bluff. Yeah, some credit where credit's due for Johnny Geddes.
Yeah.
Senses some weakness in that bet on the river, shoves Jack high, and gets the best hand to fold.
Rania Nasruddin in the big blind. 5-4 offsuit. Maria, from where we left off last night, would you have expected these to be the final three?
I feel like 2 of the 3, it certainly looked like it was trending that way, of course, for Angelov and Nasruddin. And Van Luke, you know, definitely hung in there, picked his spots, got super lucky with those running jacks. So fate has it that he's meant to be here.
Yeah, and he has flop top pair here against second pair. Nasruddin checks to him. And he does continue. He bets 1.5 into a pot of just over 2.5.
Yeah, this is just a spot where she's going to take one off and see what develops. Of course, having that 5 is nice, can turn some straight possibilities or 2 pair.
Absolutely. She now has a 4-1 advantage over Van Luke. Checks a second time.
And if Van Luke knew what Nasruddin had, those glasses would be getting steamy. This is a brutal spot for him now.
Fires a second barrel.
I'm all in.
Wow.
Who's on
She
my jack?
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
check shoves. He snap calls.
What a
Whew. Please hold. Please hold. Please hold.
5-4 hold for the pigeon.
Van Luke has 8 outs.
No jack, no 10, no 3. 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 No jack, no 10, no 3.
Those are his outs. If he doesn't hit a jack 10 or 3, he's out. It's the 10.
Fuck.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
She's still
Ouch.
got 900K. It was a virtual all-in, and she's going to be left with just 2 big blinds.
She's taking it really well. I mean, inside, I
Hang
can
on,
only imagine.
What's Van Luke doing?
He doesn't realize
What?
that he's won.
You cover me, right?
You won the hand.
Oh my God, shit! Fucking hell!
You didn't know you win the hand?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
He
Oh
missed
my
it.
God!
He missed the river.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Ja, oh my God! Wat stom! Wat stom!
When he pushed his chips
Ja, ik ben
forward,
moe, man.
I thought he was asking the dealer to count his
Fucking
stack.
tired.
He thought he'd lost.
I'm so sorry. I apologize. I really didn't know.
That's fine.
I'm not sure it is fine.
Wow.
He missed what fell on the river. It was a
tired.
10, giving him a better 2 pair.
And had his sweater on, had to undress, sitting back down here, get back in the zone. And this is just, I mean, it takes a lot to get me speechless, but I really
I'm
didn't
the
know
small
what
blind.
to say.
All right, we've got more hands here. Queen, queen for Juan Pardo. And Peter Jorgna, unfortunately, in the big blind with king, queen suited.
But rightfully just calls.
Getting king queen suited in the big blind is such a treat.
It is
Yeah.
a treat. I always say it's a hand so good it's like getting 3 cards.
Yeah, I mean, I actually would have to agree with that.
And ace, jack, 6, 1 heart. Juan Pardo firing 5K. Indeed.
Do you think you're better off having king queen of hearts than 3 terrible cards? Like, does king queen of hearts do better for you than 2 5-9?
That's a great question.
That is a great question. I would take it.
Ooh.
I would take king, queen of hearts. King on the turn.
And Pardo's gotten unlucky with some of these big pairs. Lost the kings against the Grafton a few rotations ago, and now gets turned by the king queen. Yep. Also going to be attacking those king 10s, and you can see him sizing up here to what I believe is well over 20,000. Oh, but this isn't Pete's first rodeo, all right?
He's not really a Pete.
You're right.
He's a Peter. River card is the 8 of hearts. Pardo's queens, no good.
side. It's like their permanent side eye.
Oh, he's going for it. Oh my God.
All of it. He leaves one chip behind. Is that what happened? Did I see that correctly?
Oh my God, you were
Yeah.
right, Finton. I am never gonna doubt you again. I think I shut you down when you said you might do when I was like, hey, you're not gonna do all of it.
Who just turns queens into a bluff here? Who does this? This isn't normal. This isn't how
10
normal
from the
people
money,
play.
blocking the queen 10.
Also, even though
This is
It's-
Malacca style.
yeah, he's like ace queen is probably the like he might flat pre and it's like a pretty good hand to call at this point. But do you know what? King queen's also a pretty good hand. I'm not saying I would ever call, but king queen is a pretty good hand to call. It would be one of the best calls that we've ever seen.
Let's flip-flop here. You're in Peter Jorgen's seat. Do you ever suspect this could be queens turned into a bluff? Does
I
that run
suspect
through your
it could
head?
be a bluff, and then I say, do you know what? I'll keep my chips. I won't be
The
playing
fact that he's
guessing.
even considering this is incredibly impressive.
I think if he was going to call here, it's much more important to have the queen. Even though I know we see it that Pardo is bluffing, but like when you bet 2x the pot on the river, like the hands that like what I don't think Pardo can shove here with ace jack, for example, right? Like I think the worst hand he's gonna have is like pocket jacks.
Yeah.
Because he does I'm not sure if he wants to shove ace king.
It's over, by the way.
Yeah, I know. It's just I would have. I'll tell you one thing. I would have had the suspicious hippo eyes on, because when he uses that turn size, it doesn't look like he wants to put it all in. And then all of a sudden, we're putting it all in on the river. What a player!
Yeah, such a treat to watch.
Agoni's in the big blind with 8-4 of hearts. That is a defend. What's he got? 15 bigs behind? Oh, he's all in. Sorry, I thought that was a call. Mainly because a big blind defend was kind of semi-logical, whereas this move, I can't explain or defend, Nick.
No. It is certainly an interesting hand.
I mean, he could get a fold from sixes here. Then again, he might not.
Sixes is a call here for sure. I mean, the way the hand's been played, you're just crushing too many pairs that want to do this, but you're not expecting 8-4 to be in there. Give him a spin, Wolfgang.
I wish it was one pip higher, because it'd be my favorite hand, but 26.5? Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
You are not up against sevens, you're up against 8-4.
Wait for the reaction.
You knew it was coming. This guy is going to get banged 2/3 of the time. Okay.
Oh, boy.
It is an open-ended straight draw for Nagorny's.
11 outs.
Queens, 8s, and 7s are working for him.
Give me ace of hearts, though, so I'm not greedy. Please.
Ace of hearts is a lot better than the 7 of spades.
Okay.
Ace of clubs on the turn. Wolfgang, 3-1 favorite here.
Let's go with
He asked so
the
nicely.
Three of clubs.
You know me, Nick, I'm not a fan of asking for outs when you're ahead.
I know you're not.
River card is a queen. That is the straight for Nagorny's, who makes a questionable play, is rewarded with good luck, and doubles up through Wolfgang.
When I win, it's good for poker, because then 18-year-olds start playing. That's really bad for poker. You want me to win. As a professional, you want me to win.
Yikes, guys. Yikes.
Shauskin with the goods this time, opening with ace, king of diamonds. Bigot defending the big blind with 6-5 off. Flop is ace, 6-5. Top pair against 2-pair.
Oh, buckle up, buckaroos. This is going to leave a mark.
Shauskin continues for 20,000. Bigot has just check-raised him.
I have no chance to win.
Not going crazy yet. 200K in the middle. The effective stack, 240K behind.
4 on the turn does not change anything. Bigot Better than a 4-1 favorite.
Is Chowskin gonna fall for it? I'd be pretty wary here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how you, with this stack size, get away from paying off a huge bet on the river, but let's see. This is why being out of position stinks. Pigo probably has a pretty good idea. He's up against an ace. It goes for the trap.
Chowskin shoves on Bigot, who snap calls and gets the full double up.
Snapped. Right in the bear trap.
Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe for more awesome poker content. And check out this video. The YouTube algorithm seems confident you'll like it.